All right. So you're a venture capitalist. I'm a founder. Let's just say I'm a founder.
Yeah.
I'm coming to meet you. What are the things I need to know about you? What are the things? What are the
Yeah.
attributes you look in me, in my company, or whatever it may be?
Yeah. Great question. So I think, in general, most funds are going to fall in a few different categories. So is it a uh, within healthcare, is it therapeutics focused fund, or is it kind of a non-therapeutics focused fund? And then also, is it an early stage fund or more of a middle to late stage fund?
So the VCs will say I'm a pre-seed guy, I'm a seed guy, I'm an A guy, I'm a B guy, I'm a C guy, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, kind of
exactly.
thing.
And that's
Series, yeah, series, yeah,
it's a great delineation for kind of stage.
yeah.
And that will also then confer typically how big of checks a fund is writing, and then what type of traction they want to see before they'll write a check. So, for example, at HealthQuest, we're typically entering at Series B and later,
Yeah.
writing $20 to $50 million checks, and companies are usually doing 10 million in revenue or more.
Got it. Okay.
So,
Okay.
whereas a seed stage fund might be writing smaller checks and coming in earlier.
Because they're pre-revenue, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, as a founder, what kind of attributes are you looking in a specific founder?
Yeah, great question. And I think over the last few years, I've come to realize that the founder, you know, himself or herself is super important. I think, even beyond the company and the technology, I think a few things that really stand out. Has the founder had prior exits or kind of notches of success in their belt before? That's not a mandatory, but it often helps. But then, kind of more importantly, how clear is their vision for what they're hoping to do with the company? How much domain expertise do they have? How well are they connected in the space? And then another thing that's not super obvious, but you can kind of tell in how they interact with the rest of their team. What is that dynamic like?
Oh, big one.
Does
Big one.
everyone
Yeah,
like each
yeah,
other? Do
yeah.
they want to spend time with one another? It's not an obvious thing that you can tell from just looking at the logos of the team page, but
It's the interpersonal dynamic.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Do you favor a company that has two founders, three founders versus a single founder? Is that a different delineation? Does that take the risk away from you if there's multiple founders, kind of?
It's a great question. I think there are pros and cons of having kind of single founder that has kind of very clear vision. There is no kind of struggle for what to do, versus having multiple co-founders where everyone plays a specific role. I think everyone may have a different sort of answer to this. I personally don't have a strong feeling either way. I think either model can work out. I think the key is just who is the CEO kind of at the time of investment.
Yeah.
Do they have the skill set to take the company from the stage that they're currently at to where they need to be over the next 4 to 5 years?
Yeah.
And if it's a founder CEO, sometimes it's a supremely talented individual